Hello there everyone and welcome. So I want to talk a little bit about my company in War of Rights and a bit about War of Rights. As of late I haven't been able to record any videos for War of Rights, mostly because I've been engaged otherwise with Holdfast clan activity and stuff like that during the times where people normally play War of Rights. So I haven't been able to really take part in quite a while, even though there's been a lot of updates and stuff that I would have loved to cover, a few new maps which I thought looked really interesting. But well, hopefully that will change sooner rather than later. And yeah, let's go on to the company stuff. So right now the company has about, well, according to the or on the War of Rights forums, the company I think has something 80-90 people in it, with the maximum being 100, so closing in on the max limit there. And the problem is, a lot of these people are what I would call reserves, people who don't actually have direct access to this. Now I can understand this because it's $69 to get access at the current state, and the hope is then that a lot of these reserves will get it once it comes into early access, and then we'll have a lot of people. But since there's a restricted number of slots which I can assign to people on the War of Rights forums, I don't want to use that to assign to reserves, because then I'm gonna run out of space pretty darn quickly, just like I've basically already have. So what I instead want to do, I want to make sure that I only have people who are confirmed access to the game, and I want those guys, only those guys, within the company of the forum, which means I'm gonna drop from about 90-80 players to maybe 5-10-ish at the current. Somewhere, I think around 5 is probably what I'm looking at. So what I want to do is I want to move all the reserves over to the Steam group, because the Steam group doesn't have a limit on it. You can have as many people as you want in a Steam group. So everyone that are interested to playing in the 27th will join the Steam group and keep an eye out there, while the people who have access and are able to play with me already, they will go ahead and type down, like an application, in the Steam group. They'll say, this is my name on the forum, I made my application this and this, I have access to the game, and you know, I'm available sort of during the weekends, probably is where I'm gonna be doing some stuff, and maybe we could do some trainings and take part in some battles, doing some stuff that I can record, and doing some clan activity. So that's the plan. So if you get kicked from the War of Rights forums pretty soon, don't take it as I don't actually want you. I just want you, if you're a reserve, you're supposed to be in the Steam group, not on there, because this is going to be reserved for people who actually have access to the game, and hopefully this is going to work, and we're going to be able to keep it a bit easily managed, working a bit smoother, and I will have a clear overview of how many people I can count on. If I right now I can really only sort of count them on one person to turn up if I wanted to do some clan stuff with the 27th in War of Rights. So I mean, that's not a hell of a lot for if you want to do a showcase volley or a training, like having one single person turning up. That's not going to make for an exciting video. Same with if I'm sort of group playing. Commanding around one person is not going to be that exciting either. So yes, if there's any questions on this, leave them down below. But everyone is free to join, basically. I mean, I have had I think I had like one person from Asia joining, and I think I mean, the time difference is so large that I think that will be really hard to manage. It's already kind of ish hard to manage North American European, because it's about, what is it, 5-6 hours difference, which is kind of a lot. But yeah, focusing in on European and North American players. I've been rambling on as per usual here. Also, I wanted to show off the uniform, which was the latest uniform I've bought. I think I've shown it in like one War of Rights video. I think I wore this on a stream, but obviously you can only see parts of it, so you can't see all of it here and right now because the mic on the webcam is so bad, and I'm using the headset to talk to you guys. I'm not kind of hard to fit the hat on. But I've got my captain's hat. I've got my captain's uniform. Got the belt, the sword. However, it's a Swedish sword, so it's not actually a Civil War sword. We'll see about when I'm able to get that. Since, as you can tell by maybe the difference of the backgrounds and stuff, I have moved, so that has cost a bit. So trying not to, I was about to say waste money, but obviously it's not a waste because I love wearing uniforms. But trying to keep the costs of buying stuff like that down a bit. But yeah, here's the uniform. Hopefully 27 will be up and running. Most likely it's gonna like really kick off once War of Rights gets into early access on Steam. And yes, this is about it. I will, a lot of people have talked about joining the Holdfast, and that's really simple, because you only need to go onto the I'm not sure, that Steam group is not open, so you can't go on there. But I mean, I was gonna say add one of the, it's NCOs really. So the Major, Jupiter, and some of the NCOs. It's very unlikely you're gonna be able to add me because I've got like 60, I think it's 65 people right now that's in line waiting to add me on Steam. So, and it's similar for Apollo, and Apollo hasn't even Pixelated Apollo hasn't even upgraded he has got like Steam level 5, so he has no extra slots above the standard one, so I think he's filled out as well, so not very likely you're going to be able to bother him about joining. And same with me, really an inefficient way of going about it. So you can go on the Holdfast forums and go through there, look for the 77th, or what I'll probably do is I'll put the TeamSpeak link down below. There is a Discord as well, and then just talk with someone there. It's really easy. There's no requirements, more or less. I think there's some age requirement maybe, so like, I mean, and like, you suppose you must understand English. It's a very small things, like you need to be a sentient being basically to take part. So yeah, hope you enjoy this video, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.